So good day everyone. Today I will discuss about the basis and policies of special and inclusive education under the law. But before that, let us first discuss about our learning objectives. So the knowledge of our objectives is described key provisions of the 2006 UNCRPD 1987 Philippine Constitution, Article 14, Section 1 and 2, and RA 10533 related to inclusive education. The skills. So, analyze the significance of inclusive education policies in ensuring equal access to education. Next is affective. Demonstrate empathy and respect towards individuals with special needs.
Our topic for today is legal, and under that is the 2006 UNCRPD Legal Commitment to Inclusive Education, the 1987 Philippine Constitution Article 14, Section 1 and 2, the RA 10533 Enhanced Basic Education Act, including ALS and learners with special needs. So, let us proceed. But before that, what is legal? So, legal refers to anything that is permitted by law or in accordance with the rules and regulations set by a governing authority. From the word legal, it is governing or permitted by law, or it comes from the government. Now let us discuss the 2006 UNCRPD Legal Commitment to an Inclusive Education. So, what is an inclusive education? Inclusive education refers that every child has the right to education, including children's disabilities. The CRPD 2006 reinforces that inclusive education is fundamental human right for every child with disabilities. So, every children regarding of their disabilities have the right to school. So the key commitments to an inclusive education, Article 24 of the CRPD. So the first one is that non-discrimination. Non-discrimination is children with disabilities must be not excluded from education based on their disabilities. So, from that word, no children will excluded, but inclusive mainstream education, or they have the right to study in regular classrooms alongside their peers. So they are free to school, even they have disabilities. Next is reasonable accommodation.
Provide necessary support. Example, assistive technologies, adaptive curricula, teacher training to ensure full participation. So, meaning teachers must guide their students, like the students with disabilities.
So they can support like what I said. Next is personalized support. So, individualized assistance must be available to facilitate learning and development. That's it. So, teachers must assess and available to facilitate that kind of learners. Let us now move to our next law, or the 1987 Philippine Constitution's Article 14, Section 1 and 2. Let us first tackle the Section 1. So the Section 1, the state shall protect and promote the right of all the citizens to quality education at all levels and shall take appropriate steps to make such education accessible to all. Meaning, under that 1987 Constitution Section 1, students are equal, whatever their background. Next is the Section 2. The Section 2, the state shall, number 1, establish, maintain, and support a complete, adequate, and integrated system of education relevant to the needs of the people and the society. Meaning they provide support, maintain, and integrate system of education that is relevant to the students' needs, or whatever the needs, they are accessible. Number 2, establish and maintain system of free public education in the elementary and high school level, without limiting the natural rights of parents to rear their children's elementary education in compulsory for all of the school age. They cannot force the student to go to school, or is compulsory for all the children of their school age. Next, establish and maintain a system of scholarship grants, student loan programs, subsidies, and other incentives which shall be available to delivering students in both public and private schools, especially to the unprivileged. Number 4, encourage non-formal, informal, and indigenous learning systems, as well as self-learning, independent, and out-of-school study programs, particularly those that responding to community needs, and provide adult citizens, the disabled, and out-of-school youth with training in educational efficiency and skills, like, for example, us. And now let's move to the RA 10533, Enhanced Basic Education Act, including ALS and learners with special needs. So, what is RA 10533? So, the Republic Act number 10533, also known as Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, strengthens the Philippine education system by implementing the K-12 program. This law extends basic education from 10 years to 12 years, ensuring that graduates are better prepared for higher education, employment, or entrepreneurship. So, K-12 program implementation. Kindergarten, 6 years of elementary, 4 years of junior high school, 2 years of senior high school, or SHS. Senior high school shall allow students to specialize in academic, technical, vocational, sports, or arts track. So, inclusion of alternative learning system, or ALS. ALS is recognized as a viable education pathway for out-of-school youths and adults. So, learning modules are designed to be flexible for different learners' needs. So, ALS learners can earn an equivalent basic education certificate. So, support for learners with special needs. Special education or the SPED programs are strengthened. Inclusive education is promoted to accommodate diverse learning needs. Schools are encouraged to provide assistive programs and facilities. So, that's all our discussion. Thank you.